Spider-Man is exactly like his namesake. He can lift heavy objects, web crawl, and leap and move at an incredible speed. Another powerful hero is Batman. He's dangerous too, with genius-level intellect and impressive martial arts moves. In this day and age, an average human can also acquire superhero skills. Well, not that of jumping off a cliff, but of possessing intelligence far surpassing that of the human mind. After all, we dwell in an era of artificial intelligence. Industrial Revolution moved the centers of physical power from humans and animals to machines. And now artificial intelligence or AI systems are set to completely transform our world. Will developments in the field of AI affect what it means to be human and productive?
If this technology goes wrong, it can go quite wrong. And we want to be vocal about that. We want to work with the government to prevent that from happening.
There are some dangers, like if you take a coin, there are always two sides, so it cannot be controlled.
Terminator and all those movies have really given us a good fear of artificial intelligence, and I think we got a long ways to go before we get there, and I think that there's a lot of unknowns.
So it's still new, and I think it's coming at a very rapid pace, and we're just trying to get our wrap our minds around it. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's pretty difficult.
Once considered to be the fodder for science fiction and Hollywood films, AI has become a near ubiquitous technology in our day-to-day lives. Artificial intelligence is an umbrella term used for an array of technologies. It is applied to computers, robots, or machines that exhibit aspects of human intelligence and reasoning, such as visual perception, speech recognition, and decision-making. But how was the term artificial intelligence coined? It was first used by famed computer scientist John McCarthy to define intelligent machines in the year 1995. However, the era of industrial robots began much before that, in 1961, when the first robot arm joined General Motors' assembly line in New Jersey. And here are some other landmarks in AI. In 1997, Deep Blue, a chess-playing computer developed by scientists at IBM, defeated chess grandmaster Garry Kasparov. In 2011, Apple introduced Siri. It was the first voice assistant to reach a wide audience. And Amazon launched Alexa, an in-home virtual assistant that can complete tasks and hold basic conversations, in 2014. Artificial intelligence is a rapidly growing field that has sprawled into dozens of industries. Companies and individuals use AI to perform repetitive tasks, analyze information, and optimize other programs. AI has been quite effective in several industries such as technology, banking, marketing, healthcare, and entertainment.
Within 5 to 10 minutes, I could control my hips, like they were like the brain implant. Picked up what I was doing with my hips, so that was the best outcome, I think, for everyone.
AI tools are also impressing users the world over. They let users create content from scratch, such as texts, images, poetry, videos, audio, etc. Tools such as ChatGPT, DALL-E, and Lensa are part of AI-powered chatbots, or generative AI. With the Magic Avatar from Lensa, a feature that lets people use AI to create their stylized portraits based on their photos, or ChatGPT that offers more human-like responses to text prompts. AI finally seems to have reached the point where it is impacting everything it touches. However, the biggest indicator of its impact is actually this: layoffs in Silicon Valley. Have certain jobs been rendered redundant by AI? In fact, British researcher and academic Geoffrey Hinton, who is referred to as one of the godfathers of artificial intelligence, ended his nearly decade-long association with Google to warn against the dangers of further developing AI without examining its impact.
I think there's going to be huge increases in productivity. My worry is that those increases in productivity are going to go to putting people out of work and making the rich richer and the poor poorer. And as you do that, as you make that gap bigger, society gets more and more violent. If we allowed it to take over, it would be bad for all of us. We could get the US and China to agree, like we could with nuclear weapons, which were bad for all of us.
Yeah.
We're all in the same boat with respect to the existential threat, so we all ought to be able to cooperate on trying to stop it.
So what are the most pressing dangers of AI? Let's explore. Many experts believe that AI is a job destroyer. High-paying jobs are more likely to be automated compared to lower-paying ones. A study also discovered that professions that are heavily reliant on scientific and critical thinking skills are less prone to automation. Conversely, jobs that require proficiency in programming and writing are more susceptible to being automated. Here's a list of some jobs that are at high risk for replacement by AI.
Now rewrite that function to include words of encouragement.
Coding and computer programmable jobs are in-demand skills, but it's possible that ChatGPT and similar AI tools may fill in some of the gaps in the near future. Advanced technologies like ChatGPT could produce code faster than humans, which means that work can be completed with fewer employees. Media jobs like those in advertising, technical writing, journalism, and any role that involves content creation may be affected by ChatGPT and similar forms of AI. That's because AI is able to read, write, and understand text-based data well. Recently, Hollywood writers went on a strike over fair pay. Among other things, the strike was a rebellion against AI. Their concern is understandable. In the past, Netflix and Disney have indicated that artificial intelligence can replace human scribes. The Writers Guild wants to put regulations on artificial intelligence, a proposal that has been turned upside down by streaming services and studios.
AI isn't by itself the enemy here. You know, it's the human manipulation of a technology to exploit something and really denigrate the human workers that we have to be careful about.
So my sign says AI more like I, because they're trying to get computers and artificial intelligence to take the jobs of hardworking, real human beings. Computers they are just regurgitating everything that's already out there, which means that not only is that copyright infringement, it's also what's out there: racism, misogyny. It's not thinking for itself, it's not adapting and growing with the times. And human beings tell stories. Since the dawn of time, human beings have told stories.
In April this year, German photo media artist Boris Eldrugsen hit the headlines and brought the AI debate to the forefront. He refused to accept a Sony World Photography Award for his AI-generated image at a London ceremony. Back at his studio in Berlin, Eldrugsen spoke about the risks and possibilities of AI technology.
The basic problem I see for democracy in photojournalism is that the images are no longer distinguishable. Is it real now? Is it not real? I have all these examples from previous lectures. This was October 2022, and you could see this is not real. This is March 2023. Again, the Pope on Sankt Pauli. You can still see 6 fingers. I could remove that in a second step.
Language-oriented roles in the legal industry, such as those of paralegals and legal assistants, could also be at risk. Financial analysts, advisors, and other jobs in personal finance that require manipulating significant amounts of numerical data are likely to be affected by AI. While teachers across the world are worried about students using ChatGPT to complete their homework, there is also a risk of job loss for educators. Our take? While AI can assist in providing personalized learning, it may not be able to replace the creativity and passion that a teacher brings to the classroom. Artificial intelligence has brought about a myriad of concerns regarding personal data privacy. The main privacy issue surrounding AI is the potential for data breaches and unauthorized access to personal information.
I think that these are some of the domains. Hiring and employment is one, credit and lending is another, access to housing, access to developmental opportunity like college admissions and school admissions. These are domains where we really should be paying very close attention to what we're doing with these systems.
With so much data being collected and processed, there is a risk that it could fall into the wrong hands, either through hacking or other security breaches. Another worry is the use of AI for mass surveillance and monitoring purposes. We've seen an uptick in these concerns about privacy in China, a country that has developed a mass surveillance state. AI is being utilized to monitor individuals in ways that were previously impossible, including tracking their movements, monitoring their social media activity, and even analyzing their facial expressions and other biometric data.
As you can see, I am here on the beautiful...
Have you seen a video of a politician speaking words he never uttered?
I feel really...
Or the face of a movie star improbably inserted in a video? If the answer is yes, chances are you have seen a deepfake video.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Deepfakes are on the rise. The 21st century's answer to photoshopping. Deepfakes use a form of artificial intelligence called deep learning to make images of fake events, hence the name deepfake.
Hi, I am WION. I am an artificial human.
Deepfake technology can create convincing but entirely fictional photos from scratch.
Yes, definitely.
Misinformation woes may multiply with deepfake videos. Deepfake videos that manipulate reality are becoming more sophisticated and realistic due to advances in artificial intelligence.
It's not in a public address, but someone else would. Someone like Jordan Peele. It may sound basic, but how we move forward in the age of information.
Creating a potential for new kinds of misinformation with devastating consequences. Deepfakes can be used for nefarious purposes by hackers.
To me, this is a very realistic looking...
Audio can be deepfaked too, to create voice skins or voice clones of public figures.
Did President Obama say those things? No. But it looks pretty realistic. It's a realistic video because it's called a deep fake. That's a fake video that uses deep learning technology that's based on machine learning and deep neural networks. You can actually see, if you look closely enough and use the right kind of tools, changes in the coloration based on the pulse of someone's blood flowing through their skin. Those don't occur in deepfake videos, so that's one telltale sign. Another one is, a lot of the deepfake videos, the people don't blink.
But I actually like Ron DeSantis a lot. Yeah, I know.
I actually like Ron DeSantis a lot, Hillary Clinton reveals in a surprise online endorsement video.
This just in, we can now call the 2024 presidential race for Joe Biden.
This is a part of America's 2024 presidential race, where reality is uncertain. The Clinton and Biden deepfakes, realistic yet fabricated videos created by AI algorithms, are among thousands surfacing on social media, blurring the line between facts and fiction. While deepfake technology has been around for several years, a slew of new and generative AI tools is making these fake videos look more convincing, and also cheap and easy to create.
So if you're a skilled manipulator, and these things will be extremely skilled manipulators because they'll have learned from all the manipulations people ever did. So they'll be much better than a person at manipulating us. They'll be able to manipulate us into doing whatever they want. It'll be like you manipulating a 2-year-old. So they don't need to pull levers or press buttons. The idea of air gapping them and everything will be okay isn't going to work.
Recently, in India, morphed pictures of protesting wrestlers Vinesh Phogat and Sangeeta Phogat surfaced on social media, showing them smiling after the police detained them on the 28th of May. Wrestler Bajrang Punia on his Twitter account said they would take legal action against people circulating the fake image. According to experts, the photo in question is not real, and an artificial intelligence tool has been used to edit the original image and put smiles on the wrestlers' faces. In the past few months, social media platforms have been flooded by such images, which are either generated by AI or edited using AI tools. Also, in a recent report, AI was used as a means of financial fraud in China. A scammer used highly advanced deepfake technology and duped a man of $620,000 in the city of Bauto, a region of Inner Mongolia. Police said the perpetrator used AI-powered face-swapping technology to impersonate a friend of the victim during a video call and received a transfer of the money. The incident has raised concerns over AI being used to carry out financial crimes. Deepfake images or videos are usually so flawless that they can trick anyone. They are designed to deceive people, spread propaganda, influence public opinion, and so on. The same technology is used to create sophisticated and visually compelling deepfake porn as well. Miscreants use high-tech tools to realistically superimpose faces, often of celebrities, on actors in porn videos. Celebrities like Gal Gadot and Billie Eilish have been victims of deepfake porn. And it's not just celebrities. Anyone can be targeted.
It started off with perpetrators fabricating images.
We spoke
of
to
me
Noelle
into
Martin,
pornography.
an Australian activist and lawyer. When she was only 18, she discovered that sexual predators had stolen images of her from social media and edited them onto pornographic images and videos, adding her name and details of where she lived.
What we have is a global problem, and countries around the world can only do so much because they are limited by jurisdiction. And so we need to figure out a solution, I believe a global solution.
Technology is essentially allowing anyone to turn whoever they wish into sexual fantasies, and all that happens without consent. Noel is now working towards raising awareness about technology-facilitated sexual abuse. According to Sensity, an Amsterdam-based company that detects and monitors AI-developed synthetic media for industries, 96% of deepfakes are sexually explicit and feature women who didn't consent to the creation of the content. The implications of this are terrifying. These dangers are the reasons why more than 1,000 people working on the technology signed an open letter warning that AI presents profound risks to society and humanity. Soon after, in an open letter in March, Elon Musk, Tesla's chief executive and the owner of Twitter, Steve Wozniak, the founder of Apple, Joshua Bengio, the founder and scientific director at Mila, and several tech leaders urged AI labs to stop training systems to be more powerful than GPT-4, which is OpenAI's latest large language model. They called for a 6-month pause on such advanced development. Powerful AI systems should be developed only once we are confident that their effects will be positive and their risks will be manageable, the letter said.
My worst fears are that we cause significant...
Sam Altman, the CEO of ChatGPT maker OpenAI, as well as executives from Google's AI arm DeepMind and Microsoft, were among those who supported and signed the short statement from the Center for AI Safety. Altman urged lawmakers to regulate artificial intelligence during a Senate panel hearing recently, describing the technology's current boom as a potential printing press moment, but one that required safeguards. Isn't this startling? Industry leaders who helped build the technology are literally the ones warning against the impending AI revolution. The writing is on the wall. There's no stopping advancements in artificial intelligence, but policymakers and tech giants must collaborate to establish regulations to defang its dangers.